Imagine a machine that can paint a masterpiece, compose a symphony, or even write a compelling novel. But here's the real question. Is it truly creative, or just a sophisticated mimic? Today, we're diving deep into the mad machine to uncover if AI is merely an echo chamber of human genius, or if it truly holds a spark of its own. For centuries, creativity was our exclusive domain. It was the whisper of the muse, the fire of inspiration, the soul-deep human experience poured onto a canvas or a page. From the intricate brushstrokes of Rembrandt to the soaring melodies of Mozart, art was a reflection of our deepest emotions, our struggles, our triumphs. It was uniquely, undeniably human. But now, that's all being challenged. Enter the age of artificial intelligence. In the last few years, we've witnessed an explosion of AI-generated content. You've probably seen it yourself: stunningly detailed images, complex musical pieces, even entire articles written by algorithms. These mad machines are learning from vast data sets of human creation, analyzing patterns, and producing work that is often indistinguishable from that of a human artist. But does that make them creative? Let's break down what creativity really means. Psychologists often describe it as the ability to produce work that is both novel and appropriate. Novelty is the easy part for AI, by combining existing elements in new ways. An algorithm can certainly generate something we've never seen before. The tricky part is appropriateness, the quality, the meaning, the resonance that makes art connect with us on an emotional level. Does an AI understand why a certain chord progression feels melancholic? Does it grasp the cultural weight behind a particular symbol in a painting? Proponents of AI creativity argue that it doesn't matter. They say that if the output evokes an emotional response in the viewer, then the work is successful, regardless of the creator's intent or consciousness. They see AI not as a mimic, but as a new kind of collaborator, a tool that can augment and expand human creativity, pushing us into uncharted artistic territory. Think of it like the invention of the camera. Initially, painters feared it would make their craft obsolete. Instead, it freed them from the burden of pure representation and gave birth to new movements like Impressionism and Cubism. Could AI do the same for art today? On the other hand, the skeptics raise a crucial point. AI has no life experience. It has never felt heartbreak, marveled at a sunset, or wrestled with existential dread. Its knowledge is borrowed, a massive library of human expression that it can remix but not truly understand. A critic might say an AI creating a sad painting is like a person who only speaks English. Using a translation app to write a poem in Japanese, they can get the words right, but they miss the soul, the nuance, the cultural context that gives the language its depth. For them, AI art is a clever illusion, a high-tech parrot that can repeat beautiful phrases without knowing what they mean. So, what if the next Shakespeare isn't human? What if the greatest artist of our time isn't driven by emotion, but by algorithms? We're exploring this unsettling, yet fascinating possibility that AI is redefining what it means to be creative and challenging our very understanding of original thought. Let's look at some real-world examples. Take the world of visual art. Image generators like Midjourney and DALL-E can create breathtaking scenes. From simple text prompts, a user can type a lonely astronaut watching a nebula bloom in the style of Van Gogh, and within seconds, the AI produces a unique image. But who is the artist here? Is it the AI that rendered the image, or the human who crafted the prompt? It's a question that's currently shaking the art world, leading to debates about copyright, ownership, and the very definition of an artist. Are we just becoming curators of an AI's imagination? Now, let's turn to music. AI composers can analyze thousands of classical pieces and then generate a new symphony in the style of Bach or Beethoven. The results can be technically perfect, following all the rules of harmony and structure. But listeners often report that something is missing. There's a lack of tension and release, an absence of the human flaws and surprises that make a piece of music truly memorable. It is like a conversation with someone who says all the right things but has no real personality. It's correct, but it's not compelling. And then there's writing. I can now write poetry, scripts, and even short stories. While impressive, these works often feel derivative. The AI excels at mimicking style, but it struggles with creating a truly original voice or a narrative with genuine emotional depth. It can tell you a story, but can it make you feel the story? That's the billion-dollar question. Human creativity, considered our unique superpower, our soulful spark. But what if a mad machine has cracked the code? This brings us to the core of the debate. Is true creativity about the final product or the process behind it? If a machine produces a masterpiece without intent, struggle, or understanding? Does it devalue the work itself? Or should we simply judge the art on its own merits, regardless of its origin? This isn't just a philosophical puzzle. It has real-world implications for artists, for industries, and for our culture. Perhaps the answer isn't a simple yes or no. Maybe AI isn't the new human creativity, but a new form of creativity altogether. It's not a competitor, but a different species of creator. It doesn't have emotions or lived experiences, but it does have access to a breadth of information no human ever could. It can see patterns and connections that are invisible to us. It can generate endless variations, freeing the human artist to focus on curation, concept, and vision. In this future, the artist's role might evolve. Instead of being the lone genius with a paintbrush, they might become a conductor of an algorithmic orchestra, guiding and shaping the AI's output to align with their creative vision. The collaboration between human intuition and machine intelligence could unlock forms of art we can't even imagine yet. We are witnessing the boundaries of original thought crumble before our very eyes. So is the mad machine a soulless mimic or a creative partner? Is it an echo chamber or a new voice? The truth is, we're still in the opening act of this incredible story. The technology is evolving at a breathtaking pace, and our understanding of it is constantly changing. But one thing is certain, AI is forcing us to ask profound questions about ourselves. It's making us re-examine what it means to be human, what it means to be an artist, and what makes a creation truly resonate with the soul. What do you think? Is AI-generated art real art? Is the machine a tool, a collaborator, or a replacement? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one, and this is a conversation that needs to happen. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the mad machine. If you found this thought-provoking, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges your perspective. We'll see you in the next one.